Hi guys, Andrew here from Accelerate, and we're here today to show you our brand new under bonnet 300 series dual battery kit featuring the Invicta 100 lithium battery and the Redarc 1240D BCDC charger. Alright guys, so let's talk about our dual battery tray we've got going on here. So basically, we've got a full custom tray. This slots in once you remove the original plastic one. It fits in perfectly. It's got plenty of clearance around everything that's needed. All aluminium with countersunk holes designed to fit these here. The most important feature is that we still retain the original battery. So I don't know if you can see behind us, but the battery drop down low that sits underneath this section is the original battery. Now at the time of this video, there's actually no stock available, but we are going to offer an Invicta hybrid lithium battery that's going to fit in that spot. Unfortunately though, no stock, can't show you one at the moment, but they're coming. So we've designed it specifically like this with everything on top, and that gives us the ability to run a start battery set of outputs and fuses, and then an auxiliary set of outputs and fuses. So the beauty of this means we've basically covered everything. So right here we've got our output for our DC-DC charger, we've got our output for our Ando on the back for our caravan, we've got our TowPro circuit breaker, and then up this top section we've got another 3 MIDI fuses. So one's going to go off to our accessory panel that we're going to talk about soon. The other one is a charge input, and then this one here is a spare for whatever you want to use it for in case there's additional. So we've really tried to keep everything compact in one spot and pre-wired for you guys. So all you really do to fit this is literally bam bam, a couple of 8mm and away you go. The thing is wired up, ready to go. What else can I say about it? Aluminium, guaranteed not to rust, lightweight. That's probably another thing to cover off with this system. We're only adding about 10 kilos to that guard with this battery here. So we're not adding any additional weight, and we're not changing the layout. We're not changing the cabling. All the earth bolts are the original Toyota earth bolts. All the battery terminals are original. Everything still stays original. So quite easy to reverse if you want to put it back the way it was. We've even gone to the effort of laser cutting all the different shapes of the spaces that sit underneath it. So they all just sit in there, don't move around, and quite easy for you to fit. There's nothing finicky, it just slots in its spot. So for the charging side of it, we've developed our full Accelerate custom bracket to suit the Redarc 1240 BCDC. We can fit a 1250 in here. We've run with the 1240 as we feel that's probably a better option. So it sits in there. You'll be able to see it probably just through here on this video, and it gives you full features of the lights. It is a 10-minute fit. 2 bolts, remove 1 bolt here, another nut and bolt there, it bolts in. The beauty of it is fully aluminium with stainless steel bolts, and it gives the BCDC a really good chance to cool and keep nice and efficient. The other thing we've done is we've run out this red Anderson here that you'll be able to see right there, and that's the solar input. So if you want to run an external solar panel, plug it in there, happy days. The other option we're going to give is we'll be able to spin it the other way and then supply, say, a patch harness, something like this, that can run up to your roof for a roof solar panel, or we can run a separate Anderson plug if you wanted to plug in a solar panel elsewhere. We're still refining the GSR, how we're going to do it there with that hexagonal grille you've got, but pretty much that is an absolute work of art. I'm super proud of it because it just sits in there perfectly, really easy to fit, and gives us a really easy platform and stable spot to run the harness straight along the radiator support panel all the way down and immediately up to here. Now you'll notice we've just got these little eyelet terminals here. They go straight onto there, and then the blue wire is just an ignition feed for here, and that's just a fuse tap straight into the fuse box that actually sits right in front of the dual battery box here. So everything's right in one spot, very easy to fit. So your 300 series has got this in the 3rd row of seats. It literally just grab it, pop it out, it comes straight out. You'll notice you've got a factory USB-C. That's obviously tied to ignition on the start battery. But what we've developed is this alloy custom panel. It's been laser cut. It is, we've put a powder coated finish on it so that it actually ties in extremely well with the factory matte sort of finish that's got to it. Now this is fully customizable. We're offering it with USB-A, double USB-A. I've got this one here because we're running a full USB-C and USB-A, double Anderson plug, and whatever else you want, if you want to run an angle or a cigarette socket. Now in the shop, you'll be able to select those options and that'll give you a full customizable solution for here. This then just clips straight back in, and sits beside your third row of seats. Also, because we've got power coming up here, if you do have a drawer system or something like that, you can just run that off to your drawer system. But this is giving you a full factory look in your back, no other holes to drill, mount, anything like that. It just gives you a full place to basically pick up all your power supplies you could possibly need. And this is just our basic cup holder wiring harness. It really is just a bit of 6mm. This is double insulated twin core. Now the reason why we don't run any extra coating over it, like as in a convoluted tubing or the TechFlex, is to make it nice and easy for you to run down the inside of the vehicle. There's no need for any extra protection on this, as you actually run it inside the factory Toyota harness run, which is inside a plastic housing, and you know, to be honest, Toyota don't even insulate their wires this well. As part of our 300 series electrical solutions, we're going to offer a full TowPro kit. So this tow is going to include the new TowPro V3, the latest one, the switch insert, the TPSI, and then the 300 series harness. So this then will tie in beautifully with our dual battery kit. Check it out on our website. We're going to do this as a package, and we're also going to do it as part of our dual battery kit. Another product we're offering to go with our 300 series electrical solution is a full Anderson kit. So this is running 6 BNS with isolator. So that'll get you any caravan lithium system charging mint, and will actually tie in beautifully with our dual battery kit. So option 3 for all our towing add-ons is an ESC harness, so electronic stability control. That's the red Anderson you'll see on a lot of vehicles, and that plugs into the electric stability control brakes on your caravan. And so yeah, we do this as a full harness rundown. It'll connect up terminated to our MIDI fuse block that comes on our dual battery system, and yeah, just run it down the back, 2 bolts, and away you go. So we'll have these on the website. They're full to custom to length, terminated, ready to go, probably a 2-hour fit, front to rear. Perfect, easy, complete solution for the 300 series. So thanks for watching, guys. Look, if you want to purchase any of these products, we've put a link up here. If you want to watch a video on another one of our dual battery installs, we got one here. YouTube thinks you should watch this one here. And if you've got any questions, comments, or ways you feel we could improve this kit, then drop them down here. Thanks, guys.